Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I have posted in the past. If you have any videos that you would like me to make, please let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I met Tom about 10 years ago through a mutual friend. At the time, Tom was eating mainly a diet that composed mainly of salad. Due to his health reasons, he has to refrain from eating meat or other type of food. I told him about the fast cooking system, which has 4 components, that is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. And if you use this cooking system, I mentioned to him, is that you can make your food more interesting. And one of the things that you can do is that you can cook with many different kind of vegetables to create the flavor that you love. And using this approach, it is possible to make your diet more interesting. And end result is that he decided to give it a try. Now he actually cook all his vegetables in a way like a salad. He has many different kind of vegetables. The most important thing is that he used the approach which I call flavor chasing, that he's able to combine different vegetables in such a way that achieve the flavor that he wants. Here's a good example of such a dish. He started with some Brussels sprouts and followed by some broccoli. Now Brussels sprout and broccoli has different flavor and texture. By combining them, it makes the food much more interesting. And then he put in some carrot. Now, by itself, he do not really like all of these 3 vegetables. But when it combined together, he find that the interest of the contrast in flavor and texture make them far more tasty. And then he's followed by adding some purple cabbage. Now, this approach is very important in both eating a salad. As you all know that when you eat a salad, the more different kind of vegetables that you have in a salad, the salad will be more interesting. However, this is also true when you stir-fry vegetables. In many ways, you can consider stir-fry vegetable is like a salad. So in here, by combining all these different kind of vegetables together, it gives a very interesting contrast, both in flavor and texture. And this is really important to make vegetable taste good. Now, actually, vegetable has great flavor. You will all notice that if you just take raw vegetable, you eat them, you find them, they're very interesting. But the problem is that you cannot eat like a whole head of broccoli by itself, because then it can become very boring. But furthermore is that stir frying make the vegetable taste better, because by stir frying, you are able to use the temperature to create what is known as the Maillard chemical reaction. That will cause the molecule on the surface of the vegetable to interact with each other and to create flavor molecules. And that's why stir fry makes a dish taste much better, make the food ingredients far more interesting as compared to boiling them. And this is also true of baking and grilling. So now as you can see that the control of the texture of the vegetable can be done in 2 ways. One is by frying them, and secondly is that by adding water to it. Like in this case, the water will cause the vegetable to soften and it will achieve the type of texture that you're looking for. And when you combine this together, it will allow you to extract the maximum flavor from the vegetable. But at the same time, because you can control the texture, you can prevent them from overcook. A lot of time people miss out the wonderful flavor of vegetable is that they tend to destroy the natural texture of the vegetables. Now, as all you're familiar with, different vegetable has very different texture. For example, carrots, its texture is very different from, say, yellow squash, or from purple cabbage, or from broccoli. All of this has their distinct characteristics, and it is these characteristics that make them really interesting. So as you can see in here, I did not add any seasoning to this vegetable except I have a little bit left from the previous dish. I just stir fry them, and the end result is that you can create a vegetable dish to preserve all the natural flavor. And a lot of time you will find that the natural flavor itself will be very tasty and delicious. And this will create the type of contrast and create the complexity of the flavor that will make your vegetable taste much better than you have ever experienced. In here, this is a demonstration of in combining this different type of vegetables. But you can see the possibility is endless, because not only you can choose different type of vegetables that you use to add to the dish, but at the same time, you can vary the ratios. For example, if you use more purple cabbage, as in comparison to broccoli, you will have a very different dish because the flavor contrast will be different. So by making adjustment using different type of vegetable and using different ratios, you can create a huge varieties of dishes. And this is the foundation of template-based cooking. Basically, what you have here is a basic template of how to stir-fry vegetables. And using this basic template, you can create many possible options. And this is what Tom started to do. And once he started to experiment with this, he found that the sky is the limit. Now for seasoning the dish, I'm going to season it with a small amount of my basic seasoning mix, which is contain mushroom extract and other ingredients that are high in umami flavor. And this will make the vegetable more interesting, but without overwhelming their natural flavor. At the end, because my wife loves cheese and I happen to have some Parmesan cheese right there, so I'm going to sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese. The key is that when you cook, the most important thing is that don't let a specific recipe to govern how you're going to cook, because ultimately how you like your dish is most important. The flavor preference, which in this case with the cheese, I might not like Parmesan cheese, or I am kind of so-so about Parmesan cheese, but my wife loves it, and that makes the dish great for her. So be brave and be experimental and try different approach. And flavor chasing is one of the aspects which is important in the fast cooking system that will allow you to create a flavor that you specifically prefer and enjoy. And once you're able to use flavor chasing and to find the flavor that you love, you will want to keep on cooking because you want to repeat those experiences. Now, in order to become more efficient in your cooking, advanced prepping is important. In here, you can see that I already have all the vegetable cut up. So I'm ready to cook. As soon as I walk in the kitchen, I can pick out what I have available on hand. This will make cooking more fun and direct. Okay, I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. And I cook every single day. And I never got tired of it. It's simply because each time I walk in the kitchen, I feel the sense of excitement. I feel the sense of creativity. And it is all because I have a cooking system that I set up allowed to do that. With the fast cooking system in flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking, it will allow you to cook almost anything that you want. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.